Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating financial journey of one of music's most groundbreaking young artists, Billie Eilish. At just 23 years old, Billie has amassed an estimated net worth of $53 million in 2025. But how exactly did a teenager who recorded her debut single in her brother's bedroom transform into a global superstar with Grammy Awards, sold-out tours, a documentary deal, and multiple business ventures? In this video, we'll break down Billie Eilish's remarkable rise, her various revenue streams, her approach to fame and fortune, and how she's built an empire while maintaining her artistic integrity. From music to merchandise, touring to fashion collaborations, we'll explore every aspect of Billie's financial success story. Let's get into how this Gen Z icon turned her unique sound and style into millions. Before the fame and fortune, there was Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell, born December 18, 2001, in Los Angeles, California. Raised in Highland Park by actor parents Maggie Baird and Patrick O'Connell, Billie and her brother Phineas grew up in a creative household where music was a constant presence. What makes Billie's origin story so compelling is its humble DIY nature. Unlike many pop stars who emerged through talent shows or industry development deals, Billie's breakthrough came organically. In 2015, her brother Phineas wrote Ocean Eyes for his band, but realized it would suit his sister's voice. Billie, just 13 years old at the time, recorded the song, and they uploaded it to SoundCloud, initially just to share with Billie's dance teacher. What happened next has become music industry legend. Ocean Eyes unexpectedly went viral, accumulating thousands of plays overnight. The dreamy track showcased Billie's hauntingly beautiful vocals and caught the attention of Danny Ruckeson, who became Phineas's manager and helped connect the siblings with Darkroom and Interscope Records. By 2016, Billie had signed a record deal, but importantly one that gave her unusual creative control for such a young and unproven artist. This early negotiation would prove crucial to her future financial success, allowing her to build an authentic brand rather than being molded into a typical pop star. Her 2017 EP Don't Smile at Me solidified her growing fan base, but it was her 2019 debut album When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, that catapulted her to global superstardom. The album debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, making Billie the first artist born in the 2000s to achieve this feat. This remarkable trajectory from bedroom recording to global phenomenon set the stage for Billie's financial empire, establishing her as an artist who could connect with millions while maintaining her distinctive voice and vision. At the core of Billie Eilish's wealth is, of course, her music. While streaming numbers don't always translate directly to massive paydays for artists, Billie's numbers are so astronomical that they've become a significant revenue source. With over 48.5 billion combined streams across platforms as of 2025, Billie ranks among music's most streamed artists. Her debut album alone generated over 1 billion streams in its first month. While streaming services typically pay between $0.003 to $0.005 per stream, these numbers add up substantially for an artist of Billie's caliber. Her second studio album, Happier Than Ever, 2021, debuted at #1 in 20 countries, while her 2025 release Hit Me Hard and Soft has further cemented her commercial success. Physical album sales, though less dominant in today's music industry, have been surprisingly strong for Billie, particularly vinyl, where she's benefited from the format's resurgence among younger listeners. Publishing rights represent another key element of Billie's music income. Unlike many young artists who work with numerous songwriters, Billie and Phineas write most of their material together. This means they don't have to split publishing royalties multiple ways, maximizing their income from each track. Industry experts estimate that Billie's publishing catalog is now worth tens of millions on its own. What's particularly impressive about Billie's music revenue is how she's achieved it while maintaining artistic control. Her contract with Interscope reportedly gives her final say on her music, videos, and image, unusual leverage that has allowed her to build a sustainable career rather than being pushed toward short-term commercial formulas. Her multiple Grammy wins, including becoming the youngest artist ever to win all 4 major categories in a single night in 2020, Best New Artist, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year, have not only added prestigious hardware to her shelf, but have significantly boosted her recording and performance fees. While streaming has transformed how artists earn money from recordings, live performances remain one of the most lucrative revenue streams in music, and Billie has capitalized impressively in this area. Her When We All Fall Asleep world tour sold out venues globally before the pandemic forced its cancellation midway through. Even with the shortened run, the tour grossed approximately $18 million from 40 shows, with many venues upgrading to larger capacities due to overwhelming demand. Her 2022 Happier Than Ever tour demonstrated her growing drawing power, with 77 shows grossing over $120 million worldwide. Industry insiders report that Billie commands performance fees ranging from $500,000 to over $1 million for festival headlining slots. The 2025 Hit Me Hard and Soft tour has been her most ambitious and profitable yet, with strategic venue selection and tiered ticket pricing maximizing revenue while still maintaining some accessibility for fans. This tour is projected to gross over $150 million when completed. What makes Billie's touring particularly profitable is her relatively streamlined production. While her shows feature impressive visuals and lighting, she doesn't rely on the massive stage productions, backup dancers, and elaborate costumes that eat into many pop stars' touring profits. Her shows typically feature Billie, Phineas, and a drummer, a lean approach that significantly reduces overhead costs while maintaining the intimate connection with her audience. Billie has also been strategic about meet and greet packages and merchandise sales at venues, with her tour merchandise reportedly averaging $25 per attendee, significantly higher than industry averages, and adding millions to her touring income. Beyond music and touring, Billie has built substantial wealth through carefully selected brand partnerships and merchandise strategies. Unlike many celebrities who chase endorsement dollars from any willing brand, Billie has been notably selective, partnering only with companies that align with her values and aesthetic. This selectivity has actually increased her value to brands, as her endorsements carry authenticity that resonates with her highly engaged fan base. Her long-standing partnership with Calvin Klein, beginning with the 2019 I Speak My Truth campaign, reportedly earned her several $million while reinforcing her message about body autonomy and image. Her relationship with Adobe has included both traditional endorsement elements and genuine use of their creative tools in her work. Billie's collaboration with Nike to create vegan Air Force 1s and Air Jordan 15s reflected her environmental concerns and generated both substantial fees and royalties from sales. Similarly, her fragrance line Eilish, launched in 2021, aligned with her insistence on vegan and cruelty-free products while opening a new revenue stream. Her partnership with Apple included a reported $25 million deal for her documentary Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry, which offered unprecedented access to her life and creative process. Beyond the upfront payment, this deal increased her global visibility and drove additional music and merchandise sales. Official merchandise has been particularly lucrative for Billie, with her distinctive aesthetic lending itself perfectly to clothing and accessories. Her online store regularly sells out of limited edition drops, while her official merchandise stands at venues consistently outperform industry averages. Industry sources estimate her merchandise business generates $10 million to $15 million annually. What's notable about Billie's approach to partnerships is how she's leveraged her massive social media following, including over 110 million Instagram followers, to maintain direct connections with fans rather than relying entirely on traditional marketing channels, increasing her value to brands and her cut of resulting revenues. For someone who achieved fame as a teenager, Billie has demonstrated remarkable business savvy, both in how she structured her career and in her forward-looking financial decisions. Unlike many young stars who quickly spend their earnings on luxury items, Billie has maintained a relatively modest lifestyle while making strategic investments. She purchased her first home in 2019, a ranch-style property in Highland Park, for approximately $2.3 million, rather than immediately going for a massive mansion. Her current primary residence, purchased in 2021 for approximately $5.5 million, represents a substantial but not extravagant upgrade. Billie and her family have maintained tight control over her business empire. Her mother, Maggie Baird, served as her co-manager alongside Danny Ruckeson in her early career, helping protect Billie from exploitative deals that often trap young artists. As her career progressed, she assembled a professional team while ensuring family members remained involved in key decisions. Notably, Billie established her own company, Darkroom Interscope, through which she channels much of her business activity. This corporate structure gives her greater control over her income streams and more favorable tax treatment than many artists who operate as simple contractors. While specific details of her investment portfolio remain private, financial advisors familiar with entertainment clients indicate she's invested in a diversified mix of assets, including real estate, stocks, and select venture capital opportunities, particularly in sustainable brands and music technology. Her business approach extends to intellectual property management. Billie has been meticulous about trademark protection, registering her name, logo, and distinctive visual elements across numerous categories. This proactive stance has allowed her to control how her image is used and monetized, preventing unauthorized exploitation. Despite being born in 2001, Billie has demonstrated an old soul wisdom about the music industry's potential pitfalls. She's reportedly built substantial savings rather than relying on continuous income, a prudent approach in an industry known for quickly fading careers. Billie's financial journey hasn't been without challenges and ethical considerations. As she revealed in her November 2024 Vogue interview, navigating fame and fortune as a teenager came with significant psychological burdens. There's a certain guilt that comes with having more money than you know what to do with when you're barely an adult, she told Vogue. I constantly think about how to use it responsibly. This awareness has informed her approach to wealth, including her commitment to environmental and social causes. The COVID-19 pandemic presented a major financial challenge, forcing the cancellation of much of her first world tour and delaying her second album's release. However, Billie pivoted effectively to live-streamed performances, including her groundbreaking Where Do We Go?, the live-stream virtual concert in October 2020, which generated significant revenue through innovative ticket pricing and exclusive merchandise. Balancing artistic integrity with commercial success remains an ongoing consideration. As Billie told Vogue, "I never want to make something just because I think it will make money." This principle has sometimes meant leaving money on the table, turning down certain endorsement deals or merchandise opportunities that didn't feel authentic, but has preserved the connection with her audience that drives her long-term value. Environmental concerns have increasingly shaped her business decisions. Her 2022 Happier Than Ever tour featured the Billie Eilish Action Village at venues, which promoted environmental activism and plant-based diets. She's also implemented sustainable merchandise practices, including using recycled materials and ethical manufacturing for her clothing lines. While these choices sometimes reduce profit margins, they align with her values and resonate with her environmentally conscious fan base. At just 23, Billie Eilish has already built a $53 million empire that spans music, merchandise, touring, and strategic partnerships. But what does her financial future hold? Industry analysts project that her net worth could easily exceed $100 million by the end of the decade if she maintains her current trajectory. Her growing catalog of music represents an increasingly valuable asset that will generate royalties for decades, while her distinctive artistic identity opens doors to selective but lucrative creative and business opportunities. As streaming services continue to adjust their payment models under artist pressure, established stars like Billie, with massive listener bases, stand to benefit substantially. Additionally, her songwriting partnership with Phineas means they retain ownership of their publishing rights, assets that typically appreciate significantly over time. What makes Billie's financial story particularly compelling is how she's achieved this success while largely maintaining her artistic integrity. From her bedroom recordings to global stardom, she's built wealth by establishing a genuine connection with her audience rather than chasing trends or compromising her vision. In an industry where young female artists have historically been exploited, underpaid, or pushed toward unsustainable career paths, Billie represents a new model, an artist who achieved massive financial success while maintaining creative control, business ownership, and personal authenticity. That wraps up our deep dive into how Billie Eilish built her $53 million fortune. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content on the business of entertainment. Drop a comment letting me know which aspect of Billie's financial empire you found most interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.